This is Dr. Jason Jones again, and I wanted to do that follow-up video that I promised you yesterday about what, in my opinion, is the most exciting thing in fat loss going on right now. So yesterday we talked about the ketogenic diet. If you missed that, and we talked about ketones, go back and check out that video. But before I get into that, some of you watching this video, you know me, some of you don't know me, and oftentimes I get folks that say, hey doc, you talk about fat loss and weight loss and all those kinds of things, but you've always been like a slim guy, but they don't know that there was a time where I blew up to 208 pounds. I was fat, fatigued, and foggy in my late 20s and early 30s, just miserable. And I knew I had to make a change, but it was hard to do. But enough about all that stuff. But that's why this is so exciting for me. What we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about ketone salts. And what ketone salts do is they allow you to get into ketosis in an hour or less. So over the next couple of days, what I'm going to be talking about is the benefits of ketone salts. But today what I want to do is just focus on the fat loss part of it. So ketones naturally suppress your appetite. And in that way, what they do is they allow you to make better food choices. Because oftentimes when we're hungry and we haven't had anything to eat, we get really, we start starving and we just go for whatever's there. And oftentimes the quickest thing is some really big carbohydrate thing, and then that just completely throws away any fat loss that we're trying to do. Ketones also do not require insulin like carbs do to give you energy. Remember, when you have insulin in the bloodstream, you cannot burn fat as energy. Also, ketones preserve and protect lean muscle mass during times of calorie restriction, so that when you're not hungry all the time, you're not snacking all the time, you just feel satisfied, you're going to have most likely less calories that you're going to consume, and then the ketones help preserve your muscle mass, which is important for calorie burning and fat burning. The other thing is they offer insulin-free energy so that your energy can be focused on things like mental clarity, mental focus, but also the energy to help keep you more active when you want to, have a good time with your family, go play out in the yard with the kids or exercise or something like that. So what does all that stuff add up to? It adds up to fat loss for you. Now, so stay tuned for the coming videos where I'm going to talk about how ketone salts enhance things like your fitness, your energy and mental focus and clarity and concentration, and how all that works. So I also forgot to mention that yesterday I didn't have my normal 3 o'clock crash, and I didn't have any coffee or any caffeine or any sort of thing like that. I also stayed up late last night watching a movie with my family. Ended up only getting 6 hours of sleep last night, but it feels like I got 10. So it actually gives me more energy, not more energy, but I actually felt like I slept better as well. So any questions about ketone salts or the ketogenic diet, you can go back and check the ketogenic diet video, but just post your questions below this video. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm letting people try out the ketone salts for 5 days. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link below this video. But if you want to try them out, just send me a private message and I'll make sure that we get you hooked up with those. Again, this is Dr. Jason Jones signing out. You guys have a great day, and make sure you watch those videos for those other advantages to ketones.